Hey everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. Not something you normally see me repairing, but my buddy Jim had this Yamaha generator, Powermate, whatever you want to call it. It's a Yamaha engine. And it wasn't doing him an ounce of good because it would sit there and drain all of its gas out. Now, I hate giving up on a carburetor. But this thing, I'm going to take a ball bat and I'm going to make it fly as far as I possibly can because there is something fundamentally defective inside of it. So it's a simple float carburetor, but the float isn't adjustable. It's got that nylon, it's a nylon float and a nylon tab that the needle sits on. And it's one of those spring-loaded needles. I replaced the needle. I replaced the float. I'm trying to remember now if the seat is renewable in this. I don't think it is, but I polished the seat. Basically, I replaced everything in this carburetor that could be replaced. And every single time it did the same thing. I'd bolt it up, I would start it, turn it off, and it would do what it was doing to Jim. It would sit there and just leak gas all over the ground. Now you can see the two nozzles in there. When it was running previously, I could watch it just, well, actually the main nozzle's down low there, those are air bleeds, but I could watch a mist of fuel up in here, and it was, you could hear it laboring as it was running. It was getting too much fuel. Now, there's not much adjustment, and I couldn't change anything with that. That's another air bleed. That's basically a jet that controls how much air can bleed down into there. I don't know. I don't honestly know what's wrong with this carburetor. But what I do know is that one's working fine, and there's no puddle of fuel there. I don't smell fuel. It would have saturated the air filter by now and started dripping, because this one would do it after being off for about 10 seconds. So, whatever the case is, Jim, you don't have to junk this unit. We got it figured out. And a replacement carb is a hell of a lot cheaper than a replacement generator. So, buddy, I'll get this thing back over to your place ASAP, because now I'll be able to get to my blast cabinet again. Which, by the way, Jim, thank you. I've used that a lot.